Hey, it's me, Kiana, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these super cute composition notebook covers with using only sticker paper. You're going to need a composition notebook, and the one that I personally use are the composition notebooks from Walmart. So to get started, you're going to need sticker paper. You can choose to use a glossy sticker paper, or you can go to Hobby Lobby and get the Paper Shop brand, or you can go to Hobby Lobby and get this Cricut brand. I chose to use the Cricut brand because I felt like the vibrancy was better. And I also want to use this Cricut sticker paper because it also came with this vinyl laminate sheet, which is more of like a holographic look. So that way it can add a little bit more flair to the cover, as well as make the cover more durable. So what I'm doing here is simply pulling the vinyl laminate sheet and placing it over my printed composition notebook cover design. And I am going to slowly place just the top of the sheet over the sticker paper, and I'm going to use my squeegee so I can eliminate any air bubbles. Okay, so we're going to do this very slowly because we don't want air bubbles. And another thing what I'm doing here is that I am rolling the laminate sheet. Instead of pulling it up, I am rolling it off of the sticker paper while I am also using my squeegee again to make sure that we get no air bubbles. Now that we've put the laminate sheet on top of our sticker paper, it is now time to cut off those excess edges. If you have a paper cutter for a straight line, I would recommend that. I don't have one, so I'm just going to use my scissors and cut around the edges and make sure I am cutting as straight as possible. So again, I am using the composition notebooks from Walmart, and I am going to peel the actual sticker paper off of the backing, and I'm going to line it up against the binder. Okay, so that black binder on your composition notebook, I am going to line that up as straight as possible. And then once I do that, I'm going to use my squeegee again to make sure that we have no air bubbles, okay? So I'm slowly going to roll that backing off of the sticker paper and use the squeegee to make sure I have no air bubbles, okay? So now that we've done that, no air bubbles, and because my template is pretty much sized to the actual cover of this composition notebook, I only have a little bit of excess hanging off of the side of the notebook. You can fold that extra down, but for a cleaner look, I'm using my ExactoKnife, and I just cut that around all the edges of the notebook to make it look crisp and clean. And it's literally just that simple. Here's another one that I did, another one of my templates, which I absolutely love. And don't forget to make sure that you are putting a sticker on the back because it just looks more clean and more just put together and complete. So if you like my composition notebook designs and you want to give this a try, check out the description for the link. So really quickly, let me show how you're going to edit this design. You can see that you'll be able to change the text in the font. When you double click it, you can add a name or change it to a different affirmation. You will see that all the other elements are locked, so you can't make any changes to the actual design itself, only the wording. If you need to resize, you can select resize and you can change it to the size of the composition notebook that you are using. I am going to prepare to print this, so I'm going to save it as a PNG, and I'm going to select the current page, and I'm going to hit download. Once that's downloaded, I'm going to open it from my desktop. I'm going to select file and then print. I'm using a MacBook, but as I'm preparing to print my cover onto the sticker paper, I am making sure that the paper size is a 8.5 by 11 inches. And I also want to make sure that I don't change this to scale to fit. You see, once I did that, it made the image larger. So we want to make sure that we don't scale to fit. We just print as is, right? So I just leave that setting as scale and then I hit print, and it's just that easy. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.